Hi everyone, Michelle here from Wayward Witchcrafts and Books. Just going to do a quick video just to show you some of the ephemera I have made using the Gothic kit that the lovely Bekah Davies over at So Darn Twisted has made. Obviously she's made a second one since then, along with her lovely husband Sean, who's illustrated some fantastic Gothic Victorian people, a woman and a man, so excited to use those. Haven't gotten around to it yet, but hopefully going to get some stuff printed off and more stuff made tonight. But thought I would just give you a quick run through of what I've done so far. So what I'll do before I get into the ephemera, I will just show you some of the backgrounds basically that Bekah has designed. So there's this one, I'll try and hold it so you can see it best. Like a frame with some dark blue flowers and the nice eerie Gothic background. Sorry, not the best light, guys, but it's the best I can do for just now, I'm afraid. And then there's this one, which is nice. I'm enjoying that. And then we have another one similar to that first one, but this time the roses are red on it. And then we have the skull headstone, which is nice and creepy. I'm all about that. And again, a Gothic looking bit of jewellery, metal embellishment. Is it supposed to be that way? I'll go that upside down and go that upside down. Silly me. Yeah, that is cool. And some more pages that can be written on or decorated. And there's this one. And again, can't say, no, it's definitely that way. Again with the blues. And I love this dude. He is creepy as hell. I'm all about it. It's like a demon waiting at the gates of hell. Some lovely dark looking flowers in a nice creepy black vase. Some, yeah, is that the right way? Or is it that way? 6.5 dozen, I suppose. But that's some journaling pages. I did accidentally rip this by mistake. I didn't mean to, but you know what? I think it adds character to it, so I'm not mad about it. This is some more of the ephemera that she's made that I've not finished cutting out yet. Some of it obviously I have, which I'll show you in a sec, but these ones I've not cut out yet. So there's those tags, these little bits here, and this bigger one here. And then of course the whale tabs, as you can see, you've got lots of nice skull heads and moths and bats and some ravens and crows, and then some flowers there as well. That's cool. And then some more tags and little kind of circles and things and other shapes, and then another bigger bit here. Right, so moving on to what I've made so far, or at least let me show you. In fact, I've got these as well. Let me take these out. These are some of the bits I have cut down. I've not actually necessarily done anything with them yet. But we've got the whale tabs. I've folded these over, so yeah, they're just to be used. Some of them I cut the end bits off, because I'm not the biggest fan of the whale tab shape. I sometimes just prefer a tab that's straight up and down. That's just me personally. So some of them I cut the whale tab bits off. You've got some words, beautiful death there. You reap what you sow there. And don't fear the reaper. I think that's my favourite. Don't fear the reaper. Again, we have some more whale tabs. There we go. And these ones are some, I guess, was like used as tags or pockets, really. There's those. And then we have these guys, which are, so it's like a fold over banner. It started like that, and then like that. Quite cool, like that. Another dark tag. This time I cut this one, maybe used it elsewhere, but I cut him in half so he's not folded over, because, you know, I like to do things a bit differently. Another one of the tabs, another folded over little banner, and another tag. And again, this one I decided to cut it straight and not the like banner shape, but still folded that one over. Again, another wheel tab and another folded over banner. There. Some shapes and more at the tabs here. And another one. And then some more of the shapes. I kind of used a, what's the word? A punch, but a punch was slightly too big, so it's a bit wonky there. But, I'll do something with it, I'll figure it out. So that's some shapes there. And then these were little journaling kind of spots that she'd made, and I cut them apart to use differently. So some are just plain backgrounds, as you can see. Some have got the jewellery on them. There. Some have got the rose frames, like that. Some have got the skull headstone. Some have got the flowers in the vase. Of course, my creepy favourite looking demon here. What can I call him? I don't know. Think of a name for him. I mean, of course, everything in them is saying call him Crowley, but maybe I should think of another name. And then there is more kind of backgrounds and cool kind of leafy designs, and then some with note paper, which is cool. So I've got those to do things with, which I will soon enough. And then this here is some of the things I have made. So again, I've used those little papers that I showed you just now, and I've backed them onto some craft card and basically turned them into a little bit of a waterfall. Put some lace up the top and a whale tab just to kind of give it a bit of interest. Same with a wee, what you call it, coat here. So the first one, Darkness Falls, with my creepy Crowley demon here. And then it opens and we have got the note paper. And then this is a background with the word macabre. So there's that. And then again, more note paper. And then haunting with the frame, more note paper, and shadows with the headstone, and again, more note paper so that it can be used. So don't know whether to stick it in a pocket or to stick it down at the back of a page somewhere, this bit here, so that it obviously still opens and moves, but we'll see. So there's that. This one here is a paperclip embellishment that I used, so part of the fold over banners, glued that down, slid that in so that that can basically just be slid onto a page. I'd better doing it this way so you can actually see it, wouldn't I? That would make sense. Yeah, like that kind of thing. So it can be slid on and have something else underneath it, gives a bit of interest. So there's that one. There's also this one, which is another one of those fold over tabs, and I've actually, if you could see in there, there is a, I don't know if you can see, but there is another, what you call it in there, paper clip, and I've obviously not glued it right up because I want to be able to slot it in. So I was thinking this for more of a corner page, so like that, basically, kind of sticks out to there. I mean, it would work that way, but you wouldn't get it as far in. So yeah, more for a corner tab kind of thing. And there's this one, which again was the folded over, but this time without the banner shape. Put the paper clip in, the one staying good, the macabre right in there, and then just cut down some of these pages so that they can be used in any way, shape or form, just something a bit different. So there's that one. We then have, this was one of the ephemera shapes that Bekah designed, with the obviously detail on it. So I folded it over and made it more of a 3D kind of pocket, you can see there. And then inside I have some tags. So we've got this one, it says Beautiful Death. I backed it onto some paper, did some inking, put the tab on the top. This Beautiful Death, I've kept it open, and this just slides out So there's that. The paper that I've used in the back here was just off of one of those Amazon books that you get with different bits of ephemera in it, and this was a Gothic one. But I thought it went well, obviously. So there's that one. Same here, all the background papers on these tags are from that Gothic book from Amazon. This one also had a raven, so of course it went with it as well. I added some some note kind of paper on it. And again, the tabs and more of that lovely ephemera that Bekah has designed, and I've added some ink splotches just to give it that grungier kind of look, because that's the look I like. There we go. And again, that same background paper, more words, the whale tab, and more there. So yeah, those I did, and I thought they would be nicely living in there. And then this was another one of the shapes that Bekah did. I didn't make this one 3D, I made this one flatter, basically, but it's still got, like, you know, still a hefty bit of shape there. So yeah. Sorry, my phone things come on saying my battery's dying, but it's okay, I'm nearly done. These are some just cut aparts from that same Gothic book that I was telling you about. And then this was a tag again, designed and the shape as well by Bekah. Put another one of those tabs and Don't Fear the Reaper on there, and some note paper on the back. Just quite sturdy, it's on card. So there's those. So they sit in there. And then I made this little notebook, so just sewed this on, cut apart some of those pages that I showed you, and distressed the sides to make it look grungy and old. So again, that these can be used to write on or just for decoration purposes, whatever. So yeah, that is that one. There we go. So there's that. Sorry, I'm trying to switch this off. 2 seconds, guys. There we go, that's it. A notification was annoying me, I couldn't see properly. There we go. These are also some of the designs and shapes that Bekah's done, so you can add them like into the corner of a journal kind of thing. So if I had a bit of paper, we'll just pretend that you could glue that on a page, you know, just round the sides. You put yourself a pocket, and yeah, same with this one. You glue it on round the sides and you've got yourself a pocket. So that's basically them. And then this bad boy was one that I made. Took the inspiration from Bekah over at Happinessincrafting. I like some of the things she just kind of does out the blue and like watching her, so some of these folds and tucks and things were just inspired by her, but I put my own little spin on it. So this background paper is actually Mintay, and my goodness, what's it called again? I can't remember the name of it, but what I'll do is I'll put it down in the description so you guys know what it is. And I thought it was the perfect kind of colour and things to go with this. So that is the background paper there. This is one of the ephemera pieces that Bekah has designed, so I thought I'd stick that on there with some foam tape for a bit of added interest. I used some of the circle shapes that I cut out from the backgrounds to make these little eyelet closure things. So yeah, just basically put that round there, and then it opens like this. More of that Mintay paper, and then in here I've got a little "You reap what you sow," and that's a little tag that just comes out of there, and we've got the nice little crow there, and that tag just says "Wretched," and it's plain at the back to be written on. So that's that one. And then if you open this down the way, again, more of this lovely Mintay paper, and one of these shapes again from Bekah that she's designed, and I've just put it on there like that, and that is quite a hefty pocket. You get a fair bit in there. If you wanted, yeah, get some chunky stuff in there, I would think. Let me just pull that forward. Yeah, he's quite chunky. He's obviously too tall, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. And then on this bottom bit here, I made another little notebook that I stitched kind of on, and I thought I would just put him on there, so he's there. And then this was another one that Bekah designed, and he is just, so he's actually like a pocket anyway before I glued him on, and then I've just popped one of these little tags in. So that is him. And then if we fold it back up and go around the back, basically undo this, and this comes right out. And as you can see, again, we've got the Mintay paper background. So this is the ephemera from that same Mintay pack, just rounded the corners, put some of the words that Bekah's designed on there, and I've left these open as pockets. So inside here, I've popped some of the tags that Bekah has designed, and same over at this side. There we go. Sorry guys, it's a plane landing. I live not far from the airport, so you always hear them coming over. Although I don't really hear it anymore, to be fair. Some eyelet holes in there. I know they're not at all straight, but you know what? I don't do perfect, so that's fine by me. These open like that, and we've got more pockets here with that Mintay paper, the haunting word from Bekah, another one of these tags again that can be written on, some ink splatters. Same over at this side. With the words and the little tag, and then here I have not put anything in here yet actually, but this is another pocket, and again this is all using that same Mintay paper. So there you have it guys, that is the ephemera that I have made so far. Hopefully, as I say, we'll make some more new things kind of coming and going, ideas buzzing about my head, so we'll get more done, more to show you, and hopefully get this journal made and finished over the next week or so, fingers crossed. I've also been playing a lot with Procreate and trying to make some of my own digital kits, and I think I've made one and I'm not far away with the second, so of course I'll pop that on some of the Facebook pages and see if you guys like it, if you'd be willing to try it, or if you think it's absolutely terrible and that I need to, you know, go back to my day job. That's fine. I will take all criticism. So yeah, I think that's everything from me guys. I'll hopefully get another video done mid-week with basically showing you my birthday gifts and what I've received. Actually, before I go, no, in fact, I'll do it in a different video. It's fine. I'm going to do it in a different video because it doesn't really go with this. It does and it doesn't. So stay tuned for that. Have a great day guys, and I will see you in another video on another day. Alright, take care. Bye.